Kerstin, firstly, congratulations. How does it feel to sign this new contract at City?
Thank you. Yeah, it feels amazing. Obviously, I've waited a while. Took a bit of time, but really good to get it over the line, to stay a couple more years.
And what did you have to consider when deciding your future was here at the club?
Not a lot, to be fair. It was pretty much a no-brainer, and as soon as Charlotte and Gas let me know they wanted to extend my contract, I was pretty much up for it straight away. So there was not a lot of consideration into it.
And your previous contract was expiring this summer, so how nice is it to have your future settled with no unexpected feelings going into next year?
It's nice, obviously, not having the stress of, you know, where am I going to be? Where's my family going to be? Do I have to move, etc. So yeah, kind of the stability is nice, which is not a guaranteed thing in football. So wherever I can, I try and create that. So yeah, it was really good.
You've spoken before about the youthfulness of the side, how exciting it is. It does feel like an exciting time at City at the moment, doesn't it?
It does. I think we're doing really good things, and it's really exciting. And obviously that's why I wanted to extend. I want to see where we're heading, and I think we've got exciting times ahead of us.
Gareth has said recently you have the potential to be one of the best players in the world. How much of an influence did he have on your decision to stay here?
Obviously a big influence. He was the one that signed me in the first place, and before initially signing, he had big trust in me, and he really helped me look at the bigger picture and kind of convinced me why coming to City was the best thing for me. And over the last 2 years, he's convinced me that still this is the best place for me and where we want to go, obviously as a team, but also for me personally, and how I fit into the model and into the game plan, but also fit into the club and the values that the club has. So he's obviously had an incredibly big influence on that.
And what conversations have you had with him around this period?
Initially, obviously, he signed his contract until 27 as well. So after he signed, we had a conversation. Him saying, "I wanna. Obviously, I'm gonna stay a couple more years." And he was looking at the team that he wanted to have, and he wanted me to stay a part of that. And I think that's the only conversation we've had. He was like, "I really want you to stay," and obviously, I wanted to stay as well. So it was a brief conversation.
We've seen Therese come in as the director of football as well. From your point of view, how do you view the growth of the football club on and off the pitch?
Obviously, we've got incredible growth. I think our own training facility is a good example of that. Us, going into the Etihad more, filling out the Joy Stadium. I think we're growing, signing incredible players. Making sure good players stay as well, so with the likes of Hempo, Yui Kiara re-signing. So I think we're growing massively, and hopefully Theresa can help us with that as well.
We've seen the quality of the WSL grow year on year. How much were you wanting to stay in this division and grow alongside the division as well?
Yeah, obviously everyone these days, is like a trend. Everyone wants to come to England, come to the WSL, and I think the image that the league has, and obviously with the growth, it's immense and it's incredible. And obviously a lot of it's down to English people just being football crazy, and that you really see that cycling through to the WSL. So everyone wants to be here, and I obviously want to stay.
And your personal growth, how have you mapped that since you signed 2 seasons ago?
I think we did it step by step. Obviously we have some big goals, obviously with the club as a team and individually for me, and try and take it step by step and play regularly now, and trying to be as important as I can from the back going up front. So, yeah. And
Jill and Viv have joined you here. It must be nice to have a Dutch contingent at the club as well.
Yeah, we've got quite a few Dutchies now, Dutch-speaking girls, and it's good for them to be here, obviously, as incredible players, but also, good people. We have a lot of good people in the team, and the Dutchies are fun. We bring something different to the table.
You mentioned there about good people and good players in the team. How have you viewed the transformation of the squad since your time at City?
Well, it hasn't transformed as much. Obviously, when I joined was the big transformation. A lot of players going out, a lot of new players coming in. We've kind of stayed pretty similar to the team, how the team was when I joined. Obviously, over the summer we've signed quite a few players, but all those girls fit in perfectly. Incredibly nice girls, good personnel, but also good players with a lot of potential. So I don't think we've changed massively.
And do you see yourself as more of a senior figure now, only being 24 though yourself?
No. I'm an in-betweener at the moment. I try and take my responsibilities on the pitch, but off the pitch, I'm still gonna be myself and mess about a bit. So yeah.
And this season, how have you assessed it? It's been a busy schedule, but great record in Europe and in the league as well.
Yeah, I think we're very proud of what we've done so far this season. I think we had a really good start, both in the league as in the Champions League, and that is something we want to carry on through to Christmas break, and hopefully second half of the season we can end up with some silverware.
And we have to talk about the fans. They've obviously got their own chant here as well. What do those fans mean to you?
Well, they mean a lot. They're obviously a big reason of why we do what we do and why we do so well as well. We can really tell when the crowd gets a bit riled up. That really helps us on the pitch, and it really helps me. And I got a lot of support ever since joining, and people are loving an interaction on social media and stuff. So yeah, they're all good interactions, and they mean a lot to me, and they mean a lot to us as a team.
You seem really settled here in Manchester. What is it about the city you connect with and has helped you sort of settle in at the club?
I think the city itself just has a really nice environment. I lived in central Manchester for a couple of years, which was just nice. And even then, you don't feel like you're in the big city. Everyone's so nice. Everyone's so chill. There's a lot of fun stuff to do. A lot of different types of areas, and yeah, it doesn't feel as differently as it feels being home in the Netherlands. So I think the similarity is what I've enjoyed.
And just finally, what are your ambitions for the rest of the season and beyond?
I'm gonna throw a cliche, and obviously we want to win. We want to win something. We want to give our fans something to celebrate. We want to give ourselves something to celebrate. We've been working so hard this season, obviously last season as well, just missing out. So having something to celebrate is definitely the goal for me this year.
Kerstin, thank you for your time and congratulations again.
Thank you so much.